Welcome back to Top Game Tuesday. For all the ones that don't know, Top Game Tuesday is just a side show from the BeDifferent Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon. I'm here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. Like I said, Top Game Tuesday, for all the people that don't know, it's just our side show from the BeDifferent Podcast where we just do a recap of all the previous games, news, events, all the previous things that happened in the sports world over the past weekend, man. So y'all can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all on the BeDifferent Podcast. But this is gonna be named Top Game Tuesday, so you're gonna know the difference between Top Game Tuesday and BeDifferent Podcast, which come out on Saturday, every Saturday at 2:00.
As always, y'all can follow us on social media, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod. Y'all go on YouTube, subscribe, and like our channel, BeDifferent Podcast.
Oh, yeah, man. Like she said, go to YouTube. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube for real and subscribe, man, because we got big things coming with the YouTube channel, man.
Right.
Big things are coming for the podcast, I'm telling y'all. So make sure y'all go subscribe to the on the YouTube at the BeDifferent Podcast and listen to the video, man. I'm telling y'all, go ahead and get on the train right now before we get rolling, because when we get rolling, you can still hop on there, but you ain't gonna be able to say you were on there before the train got rolling for real, for real.
It's right. You ready to get into it?
Oh, yeah, man. We're going to get into today's show.
All right, as usual, y'all know what we do. College football.
Yep.
The number one team, Ohio State.
Easy win.
They had Michigan State.
Easy win.
38-3.
Yeah, we had said that on the podcast. They were going to win that game.
The number two team, I told you they were going to dog these boys out.
You did.
Georgia and Ole Miss.
You did. I thought it was going to be a way better game there. But like you said, I knew Ole Miss defense was suspect, but I thought they were going to be able to get a couple stops on Georgia. But we see that couldn't happen.
The score was 52-17. And Ole Miss came out hot.
They did. Now, they started off good. I will give them that.
They came out hot. Their quarterback, Dart, he was 10-17, 112 yards, 1 interception. Junkins, their running back, 22 carries, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. And their receiver, C. Priscorn, 2 receptions, 48 yards. So they really never got nothing going.
Yeah, they really ain't getting nothing going. Like I said, they started off hot, but after their first drive, it was really just downhill from there.
Well, I would say after when they tied it up 14-14, and then it was over with. Like they didn't do nothing else. But like I wasn't surprised. Like I said, Michigan pulled off their game, 24-15.
24-15, yep.
They number 3. Number 4, Florida State. They almost had a little scare against Miami.
Yeah.
27-20.
Miami played everybody hard though. They should have known. I knew that was gonna be a close game, but I know Miami play hard, but they don't have enough just to close it out. I knew Florida State was gonna pull it off.
Washington. Utah played them hard.
I knew, Utah not a bad team. They got a good defense. I knew that was going to be a good game, like I said, though.
Washington only won by a touchdown, 35-28.
All of Washington game been close game at the end. They know how to close games.
They do. Bama and Kentucky. Bama won 49-21.
I thought you were going to order because you just skipped 6 and 7.
Well, I really wasn't going to talk about them, but we can.
I thought you were going straight down the list. See, y'all, I be trying to be organized for y'all. She just be freestyling. I be trying, man. I be trying.
Y'all won 49-21.
I know we did. Mississippi State lost.
Mississippi State did lose to Texas A&M 51-10.
Garbage.
Hey, now this
Straight
game
trash.
right here, this was a shock. I thought it was gonna be closer, but from the highlights, Arkansas didn't even come to the field.
No, yeah, Arkansas ain't do nothing.
Auburn beat them 48-10.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be a way closer game than what it was. Arkansas ain't do nothing. They just showed up.
They barely showed up. Florida, LSU. Now, when I was watching this game, it was a good game. They kept going back and forth. But LSU ended up pulling it off 52-35.
Yeah. No defense now on both teams. No defense.
And that was going up. That's what happened with Ole Miss. No defense.
Exactly. Ole Miss just ain't got enough offense to keep over Georgia, and Georgia got some stops.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yep, but the other game, right? I knew this one on shocker, Missouri and Tennessee.
Yeah.
I knew Missouri was going to come out there and do it to them.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a closer game. I thought it was going to really be a good game, but Missouri came out from the gate fire.
I knew Missouri was going to go out and do it to them boys.
They came out from the
Tennessee
gate.
ain't got enough.
They ain't got enough.
Tennessee ain't got enough. Missouri, they ain't there yet, but they not a bad
up and
team.
Coming,
exactly.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh, Dion them. Man. They lost 34-31 on a game-winning field goal.
Man, Dion best bet this year just to try to make a bowl game. And they don't even got them projected to even make that.
I don't even know if they're going to make that because...
They got to win out.
Yeah, they got to win the rest of that game.
Yep, they got to win out to make a bowl game.
But, I mean, and I don't think Dion is going to leave. You know,
I don't. He can't leave.
Yeah.
He ain't did anything yet to leave. It's too early to leave for one. Like I said, he ain't did anything. You have a losing season right now. He got to come back and prove himself.
Exactly, and this was his first season.
Yeah,
so,
that's why this season right here I'm not gonna say it don't surprise me because it do surprise me, but we can't just downplay him because it is his first time,
and he got a whole new team.
Exactly, this different. This way different.
Yeah, I agree. But sticking with college sports, 2 people got fired.
Yep, 2 people got fired. They did do that.
It's crazy that the 2 college coaches that got fired played against each other Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
For those of y'all that haven't been keeping up, we're talking about Jimbo Fisher was fired as Texas A&M coach. And also head coach. Also, Zach Arnett, the head coach at Mississippi State, was fired.
Mm-hmm. Mississippi State coach should have been gone.
He should have been gone. I don't understand why he left the air raid. Like, yes, Mike, like I said on an earlier podcast, wouldn't nobody expecting Mike Leach to die. Rest in peace. Yeah. But you still had all the components there to do the air raid. So I don't know why he abandoned it. You know?
Yeah, and then really with college football, I understand that you just can't go completely air raid, but you gotta change it up sometimes. Do something, change it up, throw the ball. Or something, man. Just use your quarterback. You saw what Will was doing. Yeah, he was throwing it a lot, but you see he was doing something with it.
Exactly. And I think the AD and the rest of the athletic department went ahead and fired him because of the decommit that boy from Starkville did last week.
Yeah.
That was just, I feel like if they had kept him, that just would have been one of many.
Yeah.
But with saying that boy from North Panola, J.J. Harris.
He stayed.
I saw something on social media today.
He stayed. I knew he wasn't going to decommit, though.
He said everything has a reason. He was like, he's still going to come to Starkville or whatever. So
it is, though. Everything do have a reason, regardless if it's good or bad.
Yeah, it's a reason. So we'll see how it goes. But getting back to Jimbo Fisher, I saw something on social media that said...
they really surprised me when they fired him. The fact that they fired him.
Because he beat Mississippi State?
Nah, because the games... Because they said... I remember they played Auburn, I want to say. Or one game. I don't know who they played, but they played somebody. And Texas A&M won. Before Mississippi State, they said if he lose this game, Texas A&M is going to fire him. Man, he been winning ever since they said that.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. They ain't lost the game since then.
I read something that said... They fired him because he's becoming too snack. The team had become too stagnant. Like they weren't going up.
But they weren't going down.
Yeah, like they weren't making any movement.
That does make sense though. Cause Texas A&M, they always have a winning record, but they never make playoffs.
Yeah.
They'll make a bowl game, but
they never make the playoffs.
Exactly. They never win championship.
But you know what though? If I'm Jimbo Fisher, I ain't even mad.
Nope, cause they still gotta pay him.
Do y'all know how much he getting paid?
Still gotta pay him.
This man is getting he has a buyout of $76 million.
Mm-hmm. They gotta pay him all that money.
They still have to pay him $76 million. I read something on social media that said when I grow up, I want to be a fire SEC coach.
For real though, cause you getting that money, bro. The man ain't gotta do nothing but just sit back
at home and
still get paid, regardless if he go coach at another team or not, bro.
I ain't
that's
mad
the
at
life.
him. Yeah, I am not mad at him. Anything else with college you got?
Who you think Mississippi State need to go get as a coach?
I've been thinking about this. Some people have been saying, and these people are delusional, have been saying Dion. First of all,
they can't get Dion.
They're not gonna get Dion. First of all, I don't think Dion will come back to Mississippi.
SEC not gonna let Dion
the SEC is not ready for Dion. The only SEC school that I could see that may possibly be ready for Dion is one of them Texas SEC schools, like Texas A&M or Hook'em, Texas. But
they got that big name profile for Dion. Because when they call Dion, he bring a lot with him.
He bring a whole lot with him.
With him.
And what he say is Louis. He's Louis. So
Louis Vuitton.
So I
you
mean,
break it down.
Break it down.
I know what that means.
But yeah, so I hope they don't go get Jimbo Fisher. I hope they don't do that.
I need to get a coach that know how to win and they want to coach. Like they're gonna coach
and gonna
for
bring
real.
in the recruits.
Yeah.
Somebody that's able to recruit. You
gotta bring in the players.
Somebody that's been proven to win.
But
now,
that's the thing though, who gonna come to Mississippi?
First of all, who gonna come to Mississippi? I agree.
Who is gonna come to Mississippi?
And second of all, is Mississippi State willing to pay that money?
Exactly.
You gotta pay that money.
They want to have a good coach, you gotta pay that money.
Somebody I saw on social media, somebody suggested Cliff Kingsbury, the former Arizona Cardinal coach.
Why him?
They just said his name. They didn't speculate. The question was posed, who would be your dream coach for Mississippi State, and that's who they said.
I don't even know what it is, so I can't. I don't have nothing to say about that.
He's the former coach of the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals been losing since I know them, so they don't. I don't know anything about them.
But off the top of my head, I just don't know of somebody that I would want to come to Mississippi State right now.
Oh yeah, I don't. I'm trying to think of somebody off top of my head, like you said, but I really don't know. Cause like I said, you gotta be willing to come to Mississippi, y'all. We from Mississippi, so we know what it's like down here. Like we know the struggle. Then for two, Mississippi State gotta be able to pay their money too.
Yeah.
So it just depends. You can't keep expecting to get mediocre play when you got a mediocre coach.
I really wish could be somebody with SEC ties that understands the rivalry and the competitiveness of the SEC.
Yeah.
You know,
they get Mississippi State back going.
Yeah, to get the football.
But who was the coach though when they had Dak and like all them
Dan Mullen?
Oh yeah, so
somebody even said on social media would Mississippi State accept him back.
I forgot. Is he still coaching?
No, Florida State fired him. They paying him a payout right now. He be on the SEC network and talking about games and stuff.
I mean, they could try to get him back. He's been there. He knows
the culture. Yeah. He knows the city. I mean,
now recruit wise, he might bring in some, but
I mean, he brought that.
Yeah,
he brought Dak. He brought Jeffrey.
Yeah, he did bring, but Jeffrey is a Mississippi boy. Most of the players that were there were already Mississippi boys.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be interesting. The same way with who you think Texas A&M should go get.
Now
I can see, like I can see Deion going to Texas A&M type school.
Definitely going to Texas A&M.
I can see that
because they have the money. They have the they got the money.
You know they got the money.
$76 million to Jimbo.
Exactly. Then they got the publicity because it's the SEC. Then Deion gonna bring what he gonna bring already. He said his swag, his style. He gonna bring that with him. Plus some players. He bring play. He bring Trav. He bring Shadur. He bring Shiloh. If Shiloh got some more years left.
Shiloh has one more year left. He was red-shirted, plus he got the COVID year.
Yeah, I'm saying. So what he gonna bring, but Deion don't need to leave Colorado though. Not right now.
Honestly, right now. I don't think he's gonna leave anyway because I don't know how true this is, but I've heard and read several times that Shiloh and Shadur are both coming back. So
yeah. So
I think he might leave when they leave.
Yeah, but Deion don't need to leave right now. That's his first season. He still got some more to prove. Like he got to come back next year, even harder to prove all the haters wrong. Cause they wanted Deion them to have a losing season.
Yep,
they wanted.
But anyway, anything else?
Nah, we getting that basketball world now.
NFL.
Oh yeah, NFL. I forgot about the NFL. So did.
NFL first game that was in Germany. The Colts and the Patriots.
A good sorry game.
The Colts won 10-6.
Yep.
Mac Jones got benched.
He really should have been benched. Cause he ain't been doing nothing for real, bro. The Patriots are 2-8.
But look though, he got benched for that Bailey boy. First player to drive that he threw interception.
But ain't got no hope, bro.
I mean, Caleb Williams, what you think about playing for the Patriots?
I'm saying, the Patriots best bet is just lose out, get the number one pick, get Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Yep. For real.
But is he a system quarterback? Does he stand in the pocket?
Who?
Caleb.
I mean, you can't just consider standing in the pocket a system quarterback.
No, I didn't mean system. I mean, is he a stand in the pocket quarterback.
He do both. He do both.
Okay.
They comparing to Patrick Mahomes, but I don't see it though.
Another game we talked about, I was wrong in this game because I picked the Bengals to win.
And I picked the Texans. I said Texans was gonna win.
The Texans beat the Bengals 30-27.
Yep. C.J. Stroud is that guy.
C.J. Stroud was 23 of 39, 356 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
C.J. Stroud is that guy.
Your boy Moneybag threw 2 interceptions.
Oh, for real?
He was 27 of 40, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns,
and 2 interceptions. Oh, did.
Jamar Chase, 5 receptions, 124 yards, 1 touchdown.
I don't think T. Higgins played in this game.
He didn't play. He got a hamstring injury, and they have already said the Bengals play Thursday night. This coming up Thursday night against the Ravens.
Yeah,
they've already said he won't play then.
It's gonna be a good game. They play the Ravens, but T. Higgins play a huge role though.
Yeah, he does because he takes some of the attention off of Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Singletary, man, I thought this dude had retired.
Nah, damn Singletary.
He rushed for 30 carries, 150 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
But that was I watched the highlights. That was a good game.
Yeah, good game. Yep. Like I said, C.J. Stroud, that guy, bro. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Maybe even MVP conversation.
He does. Stephen A. said he is. Next game, Vikings and the Saints.
Man,
that was a good game.
How can y'all not be a Josh fan?
I know,
bro?
right?
How can you not be a Joshua Dobbs fan?
Like you gotta love his story. They beat the Saints 27-19, which we said they were gonna win.
Yep.
Josh was 23 of 34, 268 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
The running back Chandler, 15 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he a rookie. He the backup since Cam Akers got hurt.
Really? Okay. Hawkinson, T.J. Hawkinson, 11 receptions, 134 yards and a touchdown.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Josh is doing this without Justin Jefferson,
Just
bro.
imagine when Justin Jefferson comes back.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro. That man might mess around and take the Vikings to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Derek Carr did get hurt in this game.
Yep.
He got a concussion and something else.
Concussion protocol on his shoulder.
Okay. So Jameis Winston had to come in, and we watched this game. And honestly, when Jameis Winston came in, he did provide a spark.
Yeah, he threw a touchdown his first drive.
He provided the spark the Saints needed because the first half, this was all Josh and the Vikings. I mean, them boys were doing it to him. But Jameis Winston ended up being 13 of 25, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Man, I saw this one thing. That one just little post on social media talking about Derek Carr. Like it said, what is he doing to his receiver? Because they had to list a receiver. It said Antonio Brown not playing football no more. Henry Ruggs in jail. It said Michael Thomas threw a brick at somebody's car. And Chris Olave reckless driving.
Derek Carr stressing them out.
Yeah, for real though.
The next game, Steelers, Packers, 23-19 Steelers. We said that. I told you them Packers, Now, this next game, the Titans and the Buccaneers, I picked the Titans to win.
I did too. We both did. I thought it was going to be a closer game than what it was, but Baker Mayfield came out and proved it wrong.
And I didn't know the Buccaneers was like on a 4 or 5 game losing streak before they won this game.
I didn't either. I thought Baker Mayfield was winning games at first. I thought they were still winning.
But they won 20-6. 49ers Jaguars.
49ers got the win they needed. They desperately needed their wins, bro. Yeah. Especially coming off a 3-game losing streak in a bye week. They needed it.
And also Christian McCaffrey, it ended his streak.
I scoring touchdown. Yeah, I saw that.
They tried to get it to him, but it ended his streak.
But they did the Jaguars worse than what I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be a closer game than what it was. But the Jaguars, I guess they just didn't show up tonight. But not tonight, but that night.
Next game, we picked this one wrong, but we said it was going to be a good game. Number 1 and number 2 defense.
Yep, the Ravens and the Browns.
The Ravens came back on, not the Ravens. The Browns came back and won that game, 31-33.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson was 20 of 34, 213 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, 13 of 23, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Can't be throwing them interception like that.
I was watching a little clip of Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco podcast. Is it called Nightcap?
Yeah, Nightcap.
I was watching a little preview of that. Shannon Sharp said Lamar Jackson ain't what he hyped up to be. And he said it's because in close games, Lamar fumbles the ball or throws interception.
I don't know how to feel about that statement there because I'm gonna have to do my own research and look into it too. But Lamar Jackson have lost a lot of big games, not close games at the end.
He said when they beat the Lions. Who they lost? The Steelers. When they lost to the Steelers,
They threw an interception.
And he's apparently I didn't watch this game. I didn't even watch any highlights from this game.
I didn't either.
But apparently he either fumbled the ball or threw an interception, and
he turned the ball
over. Yeah, and that's what caused Cleveland to be able to get the game.
But you can't be doing that though. Like I said, too late in the game, you can't be turning the ball over.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp said, but don't nobody want to have that conversation though.
Like I said, I gotta look into it some more, but that is a good
observation, something to look into.
Because right now the Steelers game, he threw a pick and the Steelers drove it down and scored. Then they faked the kick. Hey y'all, we watching the Monday night game because life just be life, man. We can't record on Tuesday and drop on Tuesday. It's basketball season coming up. We got 4 games this week, man.
What?
We just got to do how we got to do it. But we actually watching the Monday night game live, and I don't know what they just did. The Broncos just scored. I guess they tried to fake the field goal.
He dropped it. Yeah,
he dropped it. Yeah, the holder dropped the foot on the ball, trying to hold it for the kicker.
Man, the Broncos just be.
It's an ugly score though, 21-15.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, man. Anyway, y'all.
The Cardinals beat the Falcons 25-23, and I picked the Falcons because of Kyler Murray, but he came back and did his thing.
I picked the Cardinals. I knew Kyler Murray would come back and win that game, yo.
Lions, that was a good game.
You picked the Lions.
I did. That was a very good game. Hey, them Lions.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, the Lions are up and coming. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see them winning the Super Bowl, but I got them making a good run in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, they definitely making the playoffs. Yeah.
Or really, they might mess around and be one of their divisions, get that first round bye.
Too. Justin Herbert was 27-40, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He threw that ball a lot, but he was throwing touchdowns. So.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns.
Austin Eckler got him a rushing touchdown. Keenan Allen got 2 receiving touchdowns. I mean, that was a good game.
It's a lot of touchdowns right here, but the Lions had the same way because Jared Goff, 23-33, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns. David Montgomery, he had a touchdown. The Marseille Brown had a touchdown. And then Jameer Gibbs, the running back from Alabama, he had 2 touchdowns. Rookie.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was a good high-scoring game. I knew the Lions were going to win.
Yeah, like I said, the Lions, I'm telling you, but the Lions are really an up-and-coming team, like a real legit team. They got good players, good coaching. They buying into what the coaching got to say.
And the coach, their culture is up-and-coming. Cowboys, this is no surprise. They beat the Giants 49-17.
Yeah, so, hey, Saquon, you got to get out of there, bro. It's about too late, but you got to get out of there before it's too late.
Yeah, I agree. It's like you knocking on the door, but they ain't trying to give you no help, bro. They already didn't want to pay you. Just go somewhere, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro. Get out of there.
Yeah. Your Seahawks pulled it off.
We did.
Against the Commanders, 29-26.
Yep. I'm telling you, bro, that game really was closer than what I thought it was going to be, but the Commanders not bad. I'm telling you, bro, Sam Howell is playing, bro.
Yep.
That man is playing.
This Sunday night game, we said
it was going to be a good, sorry game. A good, sorry game.
The Raiders beat the Jets 16-12.
I'm glad the Raiders won that game.
But I told you, sometime all it takes is new leadership. Because that new coach that came in for the Raiders.
Yo, he getting them right. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, it's like a whole different team.
Then they got a different quarterback, too.
Yeah. What's wrong with Jimmy G?
I don't know.
It's something always wrong with him.
Either he hurt or he just got benched. I hope they just benched him because he wasn't doing that.
Yeah. But this past Sunday night, it was 5 teams that converted game-winning field goals with no time remaining.
I believe it was like, I know the Texans, the Seahawks. Do I want to say the Lions? Yeah, the Lions, the Browns, and who else?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals, okay.
All of them had game winning field goals to win that game. That let you know some football was played.
Some real good football played this weekend for real, man. Like if they kick a field goal to win a game, they're just good football. Like you can't really stop there right there. Good game, you played hard.
Yep. Now let's move. You want to talk about that?
Well, right here.
Yeah,
Nah, we can say this for Saturday. Say this for Saturday.
Let's move on to the NBA real quick.
Man, the basketball side of the world, man. Like we said, basketball for high school has started for us. We actually had a game tonight that we currently lost, but it's all good, though. Just first game back for all the football players. We actually had our whole team tonight. Still trying to get some jail thing together, but that is crazy, y'all.
Did you just see
that? Man,
y'all,
I'm telling y'all, bro, this is why we need our react so we can be live just like this. Man, we watching the game. Then James Cook with the Buffalo Bills and fumbled the run and busted. Fumbled, picked it back up and got some more yards. Got about 20 more yards.
Like, the ball just literally bounced back.
Just bounced and bounced right back into his hand.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Man, the Bills will come back and win this game.
Yeah.
The Bills are going to come back and win this game.
Extra point, they're going to win this game. Okay, but y'all, back to NBA. I know we talked about this Saturday, but we got to talk about it again. The Clippers are still winless since getting James Harden.
The Clippers are winless since they got James Harden. The 76ers are winning since they got rid of him.
They are undefeated since they got rid of him. And not only that, they're number one in the East right now.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Because, man, James Harden was in the way. I've been saying that, though, because Tyrese Maxey had to limit himself because James Harden was mainly having the ball. But guess what? Now James Harden going that boy dropping 50.
Yep. Tell him the rest of his stats for that night.
I know that. I got this. He had 50 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. And I think Joel Embiid had 30 points to go with it with some rebounds, too.
The 76ers, maybe, Them
76ers are hooping.
They hooping
then,
out
like
there.
Joel Embiid said in a post-game interview, I don't know his exact word, but he was like, we don't have no selfish players over here or no problems in the locker room or something like that.
So, was James Harden the problem?
Yes, dog. He is selfish. He is selfish. Like the Mavericks commentator said when the Clip played the Mavs. You are not the beard no more. You are not the system. You are a horrible basketball player.
And
in
then
a way.
they lost to the Clippers lost to the Grizzlies last night. And James Harden had a shot to tie the game. It was airball. He literally, Kawhi was driving, James Harden opening the corner. Kawhi kicked the ball out to him for the 3 to tie the game. It was an airball. I'm like, bro, are you serious?
Man, the same question with James Harden. Do you even really want to play basketball?
Yeah, that's the question.
Like, literally, do you want to play basketball at all?
That's crazy.
Man, crazy.
Now, something else that's going on in the NBA world. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Hey,
we keep talking
hooping,
about them.
I'm telling you, bro.
Them boys up and coming.
Anthony Edwards is hooping, bro. I'm telling you.
They beat the Warriors last night, 116 to 110.
Yep.
And guess what? They beat the Warriors with Steph Curry having 38 points.
I know. I'm looking at it, right?
Now, the question I saw on social media that was saying Steph needs some help. And
no.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to say Steph needs some help. Because, like, you can say he needs some help.
I don't agree with this because
I don't either.
I feel like every year the Warriors go through this little slump.
Exactly. They always have that slump and then just get it together at the end. Because Steph, Clay, and Draymond didn't prove that they can win it with just them.
Yeah.
You had, you had Harrison Barnes and Andrew Iguodala coming off and helping, but they didn't prove that they can get it without them. And think about it, you got Andrew Wiggins coming, you got Kevin Looney. Who the Warriors got off the bench? Chris Paul, Jonathan Kuminga. They got some bench play. The Warriors, they just, the Warriors always had a slump, like you said at the beginning.
So, and I get why this article's saying what it's saying because they said Curry has also outscored any other player in the Warriors by at least 5 points in all 11 games this season. So Curry is their top scorer.
I'm saying Curry is just the main scorer.
He's their superstar.
That's what I'm saying. Like they look for him to score. Yeah, that's what they want. Like them saying is like not a bad thing. That's what they want. Okay, Curry, our superstar, he's the main scorer. Okay, that's what we want. Yeah. We want more production from our other player, but we're going to take what they're going to give us if Curry's still giving us 40 points.
They says Saturday was the 5th time in 11 games that Curry had doubled his closest teammate in score. So,
that's a bad stat.
That's a bad stat.
Now
that is, I agree with you.
I can give you that. That is a bad stat there because If he's almost doubling his close team, he had 38 points. Half of 38 is what 19?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not only 19 points. He got 38. No, that can't.
And Draymond did get ejected this game.
Oh, see, that's another difference.
And let me tell.
That's another difference. Draymond Draymond, you can't keep getting ejected,
Draymond,
bro.
you are too old to be a bully.
No, I ain't gonna say that, but you can't keep getting ejected,
too
man.
old. I said you are too old to be a bully. And I don't know. Like, I like Draymond. Then again, I don't like Draymond. It's like, I don't know. He too old to be a bully. But
you're right. But the way he played basketball, it's like the referee, it's.
You know what? I'm wrong. He didn't get ejected that game. He got ejected when they played Cleveland because he pushed Donovan Mitchell, and that was his second tick.
Oh.
I'm wrong.
Well, you still can't be getting out. You still can't be out here getting ejected from these games. And the Bills just scored. I'm telling the Bills won this game. They finna kick it.
Gonna win. They finna kick this
field goal.
point.
Yep, the game on. They gonna win 22-21. Cause the Broncos not about to score. Unless Russ drive them down there and they kick a field goal. Like we've been saying, it's been 5 teams. Yeah. It's gonna be number 6.
Are you gonna be number 6 tonight, Broncos?
Nah, Russ gonna throw a pick.
We'll get him next time, guys.
Yep, Russ is gonna throw a pick, and that's what he gonna say.
But what we were talking about? I forgot.
NBA, we were talking about the NBA, man. But let me look on my app, see what NBA game being played tonight. Let's see.
Bron hurt.
Let's see. Halftime, the Kings are beating the Cavaliers 68-60. The Bucks won today, 118-109. Let's go to some stats. Zach LaVine had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Who?
Zach LaVine.
The Bulls? I thought you said the Bucks.
No,
okay.
The Bulls played the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Williams had 13 points, 3 rebounds. Kobe White, 16 points, 3 rebounds. Now, DeMar DeRozan ain't do anything. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists.
He had a real off night, didn't he?
Yeah, real off night. Let's see what the Bucks did. I know Giannis went crazy. Told you. Giannis had 35 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Bobby Portis, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. Chris Middleton, 13 points. Brook Lopez, 11 points.
What's wrong with Dame?
Oh, they ain't play. He only had 12 points, though.
Oh, I thought somebody said he was hurt.
He shot 17.6% from the field. He was 3 for 17 and 1 for 9 for 3-pointer. But he was 5-5 free throw, 5 turnover. God, Dame. I get right, my boy.
Yeah.
They
still trying to gel.
Yeah, they still gelling. The Celtics won that. They beat the Knicks.
That ain't no surprise.
114-98. Let's see. Jalen Brunson with the New York Knicks had 26 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists.
What is Julius Randle doing this season?
He been hooping now. He had 25 points tonight, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. They just ain't been winning. They got to close out.
Oh, okay.
Close the game out. Josh Hart, 16 points, 9 rebounds.
Well, guess who they did beat, though?
Who?
The Clippers.
Yeah. Ain't nobody can beat the Clippers the way it's looking. Jason Tatum had 35 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists with a steal. Kristaps Porzingis, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists with a block. Jaylen Brown, Mr. Money, 22.5 rebounds, 6 assists with a steal and a block.
That's who they really have been saying a lot about.
But he been hooping, though. Last night, I know Sunday night, he had like 27 points. Tonight he had 22 points. So he been hooping.
Yeah, okay.
Drew Holiday, 14.7 rebounds, 2 assists. Hey, he had them rebounds. I put in a bet on. I was going to put in a bet on underdog when he had to get higher than 6. He got 7, so that would have hit. Yep, that's really about it. Al, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Derek White, 3 points. And the Raptors beat the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma.
Okay.
Hey, the Broncos driving the ball down the field. They might get a field goal.
All they got to do is get a field goal, right?
Yep.
And they ain't got to really be in no hurry.
Yeah, for real. They got a minute and 40 with some time out. Like I said, the Wizards lost 107-111 to the Raptors. Kyle Kuzma, 34 points. Jordan Poole, 14 points. He really haven't been doing anything this season for him to be like one of the main scorers on the team. That's about it for them. Toronto, Pascal Siakam had 39 points, 11 rebounds. Scottie Barnes, 19.9 rebounds.
Who Toronto coach now?
I don't know. That is a good question. I do not know that. They don't have that same coach.
Nah, Nick Nurse is in
I don't know. That's a good question.
I know they ain't got Nick Nurse no more.
That's a good question. But before we close the episode, I'll get his last score for basketball. The Kings are beating the Cavaliers right now 68-60. Evan Mobley has 10.6 rebounds. Jerry Allen, 6.7 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 12 points, 1 rebound. Darius Garland, 11 points, 1 rebound. And the Kings, Sabonis has 16.5 rebound. De'Aaron Fox, 15 points, 1 rebound with 3 assists. Keegan Murray with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, man. So that's about it for everything with the basketball side of the world, ain't it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I got this one more thing before we close out this episode. I meant to tell it on the podcast this Saturday, but I forgot. But it say Magic Johnson is now the 4th athlete to become a billionaire, joining Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's crazy. They're like
only 4.
Like I'm saying, only 4 athletes are billionaires, bro.
Yep.
But another thing though, shout out to all these black men, man, black excellence, all on
black kings. But you gotta realize too, like LeBron,
that's understandable
because LeBron signing that deal with Nike helped him put him over the top.
Jordan, understandable.
Exactly.
Jordan,
everybody wears Jordan. Look how many pair you got.
Exactly. I buy a pair of Jordans almost every week. Well, I don't buy them, but y'all get it.
Y'all not every week. We ain't balling like that.
They're not every week. I'm like, but I buy every other week now. I buy every month, every good month. So Tiger Woods is understandable. He been balling in that golf for a long time.
But you know what? Going back to Michael Jordan and us buying his shoes. You remember when we watched his that movie on Netflix about Jordan?
Yeah.
His mama was so far ahead of her time when she said he get a percentage of, like, she knew he was gonna be big.
Exactly.
She knew he was gonna be a brand. So she was such ahead of her time.
Exactly, bro.
When negotiating the deal, because he did not remember, he didn't want to go to Nike. He was sold on Adidas.
Yep.
But if y'all ain't watched that movie, y'all need to go watch.
Y'all need to go watch.
Movie.
Yeah, Air.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think.
I don't know. I don't have Netflix.
We don't have Netflix no more because we can't share.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I think that's about it for this episode of Talk Game Tuesday. We gonna get an intro for y'all. Y'all know we have our intro saying where y'all can listen and follow. Excuse me and all that, but we gonna get an intro for Talk Game Tuesday, like the BeDifferent Podcast, where we close out with our quote. So we gotta think of something for Talk Game Tuesday. Let us know what y'all want us to close Talk Game Tuesday. How y'all want us to close it out, man.
And y'all make sure y'all tune in to the podcast Saturday. We're gonna have an announcement for y'all.
Oh, yo, very special announcement coming Saturday, man. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm telling y'all, big things are coming. Just stay tuned, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Bro warming up to kick that field goal.
Bro warming up to kick that field goal. But let's go ahead and close it out.
All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. That was another episode of Top Game Tuesday. Make sure to listen and download Top Game Tuesday every Tuesday, along with the BeDifferent Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and anywhere where you listen to your podcast, all at the BeDifferent Podcast.
As always, you can follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod, YouTube BeDifferent Podcast.